There we go.
All right. Welcome to the Irwin Tools 400 of Michigan. Presented by me, Thunder. With Connor yourself up in the booth, and also
Hello.
Trix and once again, oh yeah, and Monster. Hello. But Trix
So
man.
I've heard that Shurik's on his way to get some Jones barbecue
Oh,
and a foot massage, but yeah, that's why he's not. But I was informed.
don't worry, I'll just spam his DMs real quick. Oh, is that him?
No,
No.
that's Leo.
No, that was
All right.
Moth. Or unless Moth is
No,
already
that
in
was,
here.
no, that was Leo. Moff is already in here.
No.
But
Now is that him?
NASCAR fan.
all right, so now we're gonna do our presentation. I'll just wait for Trix in. But yeah, so Irwin Tools 400 in Michigan, 2 mile track, 100 laps, and it's gonna be a fun one to watch. And
If
hopefully
we
we
even
don't.
get the green flag,
What are you talking about?
because we're waiting on Shurik's right now, aren't we?
No, we'll just let him join in. I'll do starting grid for now though.
I
But
could
yeah,
have done it. I was gonna ask if I could, but yeah.
you can.
If Discord could not kick me out of the stream for a fucking minute.
Was that him? Hang on. No, that was Patrick. Okay. So on the front row we have pole sitter Zevel, and on his outside will be the money line Ford of Patrick Miller. Row 2, we have the 19 of Dutes Castroneves and the 99 of Pendre McHarrold. Then we have Phoenix winner Brick in row 3. Outside of him will be Daniel Voiles in the 13.
And I'll do this row, and then you can do the next, and yeah, we'll just go like that.
Yeah.
Then the 7 Target Chevrolet of Lappy Menace and the 56 of Truex Fan.
Then we've got in a brand new hot-looking iRacing Chevrolet.
I do agree.
Thunder in the number 25 and Quadruped in the Hubba Bubba Toyota.
And Jessica in the 55, Aaron's Dream Machine, and EXO in the 32 Ream Toyota.
Representing the Gatorade brand today will be Jaden in the 46, and well, carrying the jet blue colors as always, Brandon Beal in the 14.
Then in another new scheme, Kyle in the 74. I don't even know how to say that, so I'm just not going to. Then Bias Billy Fan in the Ruffles Toyota.
I'd just say probably pronounce it as Mijer. I don't know.
I call it Meyer, but yeah. Anyways, new scheme for Kenyon. He'll be running the DeWalt colors this week, and Slinky in another iRacing Chevy.
We got 2 Moneyline cars and 2 iRacing cars. But anyway, yes. Then nickname in the 28 Interstate Batteries Ford as always, and then NASCAR fan in the 10 Verizon Ford.
And we've got Max Molina in a new scheme.
Human after all.
Human after all on the car this week. And last week's winner, another new winner to the Cup Series, Quad Kid Boy in the 78.
And the 97 of Connor in the Spectrum Enterprise Chevrolet, and the 40 of Drifting Strikers in the Wii Chevrolet.
And we've got Zach in the Jordan brand car, and then we got Brad in the Wrangler Ford.
Landon the 63 Mountain Dew Chevrolet, and Moff his boss to his outside.
And we've got Aiden Walker, 93, and we got Mark, the Fantona 500 winner in the 3 car.
62 David Kreutz, and the 8 of Outlaw.
Then we got BP, who's vibing in the Ritz car once again this week, and we got Monaco in the 53.
Then new leader Ricky Bobby, the 26 of Floppa in the Me Toyota, and the 22 of Hero.
Another new Mountain Dew brand on the 65 this week, Major Melon on board, and then we got Legends running the CarQuest Chevrolet.
And in a new scheme for the 90 of Matthew Hill, the Lucas Oil Chevrolet, and here's Hector Daniel in the Exide Ford for Giant Benson Racing towards the back.
And then we got Shawnard in the number 39, and Ebenezer, the Atlanta winner, starting at the tail end of the field.
Yep. So, big names up here in the front, specifically mostly in the top 10, but it's gonna be a fun one. There's gonna be tons of close racing through the first few laps. Maybe even we might see a wreck because that's what happened in the shell race. But yeah, it will get tight at some points, but it's gonna be a race with a lot of action, and that's what Michigan brings.
As the pace car will lead the field out onto the racetrack to get the pace lap in. Like you said, Thunder, 100 laps, and this will be our 8th race of the season. I can't believe we're already this far
I was gonna say that
in.
it's crazy how we're already through 8 races. It honestly baffles me how quick the season's gone so far. But yeah, gonna be an exciting one as the field will head off of turn 2 down the back stretch.
As the top 5 are Toyota, Ford, and another Ford.
And then another Toyota who is outside. So it's all Toyota and Ford up in the front right here. The first Chevy is the 7, then the 25, another Chevy behind him.
Cloudy day in Michigan here.
That is
That
true.
too.
Cloudy day. Cloud cover makes for more grip, which makes for higher speeds in the corners. But here we go.
Pace car is about to head down the pit lane.
Make the
And
hard left turn.
Zevel and Patrick Miller will lead us to the green flag for the 8th time of the season.
And pace car is off. Restart zone is pretty far ahead, right next to the start-finish line. Waiting to get the
And
green flag here.
we are
Flag is
green.
out. We're racing in Michigan.
A great start for that 54. Patrick's going to fall in right behind, I think.
Yep. He will. So, single file for the top 2 so far.
Castro Neves is going to try and clear Pendre for the 3rd spot, which looks like he will.
Yep, and Pendre now trying to clear the 2 Commander Brick around the outside. But it's Zevel getting the edge on the start. As now the 12 already under pressure from the 19 right there.
Not a good start for Patrick Miller. Zevel would lead lap number 1.
And here's Castro Neves to the inside. Kind of on a drought after he got his 3 wins in season 6.
8 races in, well, 7 races in. Still nothing, but still pretty early.
And
now he's gonna.
Yeah, I was gonna say that he's gonna try and hunt down the 54 here. Pendre up to 4th. He's got a little bit of a run on Patrick Miller.
Latvia Menace having a great race so far in the 5th spot. Then Brick, there you see Thunder trying to rebound from last week with his incident with Kyle.
Yep, and clearly he has done that. Gets in front of Truexpan and is up to 7th. But one thing I also think that might be a pretty big factor here in this race is that we're going to see pit stops affect everything, because maybe there might be a crash up pit road, but it depends on if the officials in the game will throw the caution for it or not, because sometimes we see spins to the lower side of the racetrack, and that's really where nobody's running, so the officials decide to not throw the caution for just a one-car spin. But obviously, if it's a big crash, huge pile-up, then obviously the caution will be thrown. But that throws a lot of guys off, because that either A, will trap him a lap down, B, just, I don't know, it might just, yeah, catch him off guard. Gives it 12, trying to rebound, trying to take second back away from the 19 right here.
Top 3 all have a win. Actually, top 4 all do.
Yep, they all have a win in their career. Patrick almost winning Phoenix, just needed one more lap. Lost out to his his boss Brick in the 2.
Who's currently running 6th right now, the highest running driver that has a win already this season.
Yep, And we've seen seven different winners in the first 7 points races. So this season has really been a good one to watch.
I mean, right now, Zeppel.
Hello?
Oh.
What happened? Oh. Am I still here?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. I thought it crashed because Monster stopped talking. But yeah, anyway. Back to what I was saying. Seven different winners in the first 7 races is pretty insane, to be honest. We didn't have that last season.
More insane when you realize one of those winners was a damn open car. Oh, sorry for the language.
Oh yeah. That is correct as well. The top 6 all within a second of the leader in the 54 Zevel. Zevel trying to take the middle. Patrick Miller trying to get a pretty good run off. See True Expand giving pressure to the race lead. Castro Neves goes to the inside, Patrick Miller in the middle, and I believe the 54 of Zevel is going to be the biggest loser out of that. And now Dudes Castro Neves takes the race lead. And he's bringing a lot of guys behind with him. Pender trying to dive low on the 12 of Patrick Miller. That's for the second position. And big block almost there by the 25.
Mm-hmm. Hey, NASCAR fan,
Yeah?
does stream freeze up on your end?
Yeah.
Shit. Yeah, something tells me his game probably just crashed.
Yeah, probably.
Something tells me his whole internet just crashed.
Did you get blue screened or something?
No, it was the Discord, so I'll just join the website.
Alright.
Not the Discord problem again.
I got it. I got Discord on the website, so hopefully that fixes something.
Leo says apparently happens to the website too.
No, I'm not listening to Leo. So I'll share my entire screen right here. I don't know. Y'all probably can't hear it, but it's alright.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So I see Castro Neves gotten out to the lead.
Yeah. He made a three wide pass for the lead actually, down the front stretch. Devil trying to get second back away.
Daniel Boyles getting underneath Trix fan.
Yep. Under sitting behind, waiting for something to happen. Here's Kyle underneath Thunder. These two have a history.
Of course, last week Kyle hooked Thunder into the wall, possibly accidentally.
Yeah, and that 74, he might have a little bit of worry once the 25 gets behind him. You see,
Still
yeah, that's
side by
25
side.
trying to aggressively side draft down the front stretch. Here's Jaden into the mix.
Kyle's gonna clear the 25. It looks like.
And the 25 is gonna clear the 46. That puts a 2 on the outside of him. And look at all this battling. See Pendray getting ahead of Lappy and Menace, that's for third. Kyle underneath Daniel Boyles. Now Thunder's behind him. Lap 14. And it's been a clean one so far, just pretty aggressive.
Drivers just trying to play it smart, possibly, but we'll see later in the run.
Jaden out of the inside of Thunder. Tell you what, that 25 has been getting caught out by these guys on the inside. Just been going to the outside, and that gets him in a tough position entering turn 3, as now he's got the 32 to the inside. And he will drop back to what looks like 11th. Now he clears Kenyon. And True expands side by side with Pendray, as Latvian Menace got by him as well.
Seville going underneath Pendray. He's got help from another Toyota and Daniel Boyles.
Yep.
And Boyles
might
3
go
wide.
3 wide almost. As Patrick Miller has 8 up Castroneves' lead.
Patrick Miller looking for his second ever Cup Series win. Castroneves looking for his 4th.
And
Patrick
well,
Miller has a great run.
couldn't get there. And looking further behind, EXO on the
Kenyon
high
and
side.
EXO.
Still side by side there. Now Commander Brick might try and force the issue. 3 wide. Almost entering turn 3. No,
Almost not going to.
Yeah, he's gonna back out there. Underneath Pendray. Pendray's been losing some spots.
Might lose another one to that 74 of Kyle right here.
And if he can't slide in front of the 46, then he would lose a spot to him.
46
now,
turning
Jaden,
3 wide.
Yeah. And Thunder's gonna get caught out on the outside here again.
And now Kenyon looks to make a move on the 25, possibly.
Commander Rick might force 3 wide. He's kind of been
going
waiting to do. But he's probably not gonna get anything on the straightaway. Almost contact from both the 25 and the 15 there.
That's the battle for the 10th position.
And Kenyon looks like he's gonna get it.
Thunder might get the run on the straightaway.
Still side by side. Nickname's trying to go underneath EXO. And Brick now clears the 25 for a moment.
Thunder might slot in behind him. He's going to, it looks like.
Yeah. He's clear. And yes, he will.
There's the 2 iRacing cars in the same shot.
Oh, yeah, that's right. There's Slinky. How about Slinky? He started way further back. Has made his way up into, looks like 14th after he's just passed EXO there. Same with Walker. Walker's done the exact same thing.
Now he's under attack from Brandon Beal in the 14.
Obviously, you know, the points battle a big one between the 93 and the 2. That's for P1 the standings. Also, you have a big battle for the final chase spot. That would be Thunder and Landon and Matthew all tied together. But right now, Thunder would get that because Landon and Matthew are further back.
Matthew's been a bit stuck out of the gate, I feel like.
Yeah.
Started
for
further
sure.
in the back.
But obviously, it's a long race, so he's gonna have a shot.
Strategy could play into
Castaneves
Matthew's hands.
is still in the lead.
Latvian Menace now going for second.
Yeah, I think he's led the most laps so far, and Truexpan just behind as well.
Remember the last time Truexpan ran that scheme? He won at Auto Club.
Oh yeah, it's true. And this is another 2-mile track, just like Auto Club.
But try to make it a TFR 1-2 if he can get by Latvian Menace. Trying to get his first multi-win season is that 56 car.
And up the racetrack, I think some guys might be pitting here. And yes, they are. The 7's going to come down to the pits, as well as the 19, the 56, 74, 225, 93, and a lot of others.
65 is also there. The 55, the 14, the 4.
Now
Quite a
let's
few
hope
guys.
there's no collisions, because that's might be a common theme here at Michigan.
14 and 55 almost made some contact there, it looked like.
And getting 4 fresh Goodyear tires, it looks like, for all the drivers. And Kyle's going to go off pit road. He's going to have Thunder behind him.
Walker, actually.
Oh, they're side by side with the pits. This might not be good. Oh, Thunder
Walker.
just in front of
Did
the
anybody see what the 7 almost did
Oh,
to
and
the?
the
14
goes
turned.
around.
Are we just gonna are we just gonna sleep under the carpet what the 7 almost did to the 19? Because I saw that out the corner of my eye.
Yeah, but we're paying attention to a spin right now, Connor. The 14 just got spun, but the caution has not been thrown.
14 keeps going, no damage it looks like to him.
Just a little bit of a spin. That's what I was talking about with throwing cautions. More of those types of incidents.
More side by side off pit road. This is not going to end well.
Not gonna end well for somebody. 21 ahead of the 30. Ooh, contact. The 13's into the grass.
And back up into the 21.
And the 21 is spinning.
The 30's collected.
Around.
And the caution will come out.
Yep, that's gonna bring out the caution. Did these guys cycle back out? I think they did.
And I believe Latvian Menace is the leader. Thing.
Oh, it'd be the 32.
So EXO playing some strategy here, it looks like.
Oh, wow, that changes mostly everything. That's
so we had
first
two
caution on lap
spins.
25, and yes, 2 spins.
The first spin wasn't as bad, but then the second one.
The first spin was Beal getting spun with no damage, and that didn't throw the caution. But this one was a little bit worse. Take a look again.
3 cars getting collected in it.
Now, let's see what happened here. I think
So
it all started with the 21 and the 13 here.
13 and the 22, actually.
Yeah, that's right. So, looks like the 13... Oh, he just
doored him.
I don't know what he was doing there. And then goes into the grass.
Right back up into the 21 of Slinky and the 30 of Ebenezer.
Them around, and then obviously, yes, the 30, nowhere to go.
I guess you could say that's a rookie mistake on Voiles' part.
Oh,
I don't know what that was.
By the 14. 14 almost got his car destroyed.
Well, Bill's lucky he didn't kill.
He was one of the guys who spun, and we'll check that out as well.
I've seen a couple of guys around him. I think the 65 was one of those drivers. I'm not sure who the other was.
He was on pit road when the leaders came onto pit road.
Yeah,
so
he was in the first cycle.
So yeah, just a normal 4-tire stop. I've got held on to pit road for a few extra seconds. No, he had a clean stop. Was it with the 65? I think it might have been with the 65. I believe it was. Oh, it was the 14. Just I guess he was just trying to get too much and then just came up in front of the 65. Wow, that's Monster's own car right there, being spun, but it looked like no damage, and so he wasn't really affected by that.
No harm, no foul.
However, these guys that were on pit road the last at that's gonna change a lot. See, yeah, they're trying to get all their spots back. These guys are pitting again, I guess. Someone might be staying out. Victor stays out. He might have been one of the last guys on pit road right there. So it looks like 3 cars in total have stayed out. That would be the 30. Actually, no. Multiple, more than that.
63,
44,
39, 44.
Yeah, and the 90. And the 45. It's like fuel only for most of these guys.
Well, I mean, they did pit before the caution came out, so I guess that kind of makes sense.
Yep. Just trying to get some extra fuel there, and obviously the 30 in repairs. He got the worst out of that first wreck. The question is, I think that everyone's going to be on the lead lap, but we just have to confirm that. Oh no. It looks like that is actually not the case, but there are 3 cars on the lead lap. That would be the 32, the 17, the 10. So we'll take 1 lap away from them, and that will put everyone back on lead lap. So all these guys, yeah, they let them by. And we will have 1 to green this time by.
So Maximilian, a NASCAR fan, and EXO will get a lap taken off.
And that will help the field.
No DNFs after that caution.
Oh, yep, nope, but just a little bit of damage for a few cars. So no, not really any harm, no foul. Okay, yeah, better cautions on. All right. So this is going to, yeah, not really shake the field up, but because these guys are getting their laps taken off, but there's going to be a lot of position changes.
So Max Molina and EXO, a couple of faces we haven't seen. Well, EXO, we haven't seen him in the front of the field for a while. Max Molina trying to get his first ever win in the Cup level.
He actually won at Kansas last season.
His second,
yeah.
actually.
Yeah, brain dead moment.
That's still pretty impressive, I have to say, though.
I don't know how I could forget that he won at Kansas. I'm probably just used to seeing Connor in the 65.
Yeah, me too.
Besides me.
And green flag once again.
And how about Hector going to the outside? That's an interesting strategy.
Yeah, they're slicing and dicing already. I think some of these guys might be on older tires.
Trix Van already going 3 wide in turn 1.
They're all 3 wide.
And Max Molina is going to get the lead. Hector Daniel trying to get second.
And yeah, he does get second.
They're 3 wide. Sean and Landon put NASCAR fan in the middle, but looks like Landon will get it.
That's a hornet's nest back here.
Did you take the laps off the leaders, by the way?
I did.
Okay.
Yeah, it says that they're all like that much back, but it'll fix after this lap. And so now, 17 of Max Molina is the leader.
Hector in second, EXO third.
Let's see who the first guy on fresh tires is. 'Cause that's the main question.
Matthew trying to get underneath NASCAR fan right there. I know NASCAR fan was on pit road before the caution came out. Well, when it did, I guess.
Whoa, almost contact with the 25 and the 62. Keep it straight. No contact, just a little bit tight there. I'll tell you what, it is a pain trying to pass on the inside line here.
Yeah.
In turn 1.
Lap 31. Latvian Menace and Kreutz, 2 teammates battling it out there. BPE had a pretty good run last week, all their cars. Well, maybe except Latvian Menace. But outside of that, they had a pretty strong showing last week.
And what happened to the 23? Because he's about to go a lap down. It's like no failure on the chat, but probably must have been something in pit stop related. Well, Outlaw up here in the top 15.
Good run for the 8 car this weekend.
Yeah, started in, I think, the 30s.
Hector Daniel, we know he won the truck race. He was running pretty good yesterday in the shell race. So he knows how to get it done at Michigan. Question is, can he do it in the cup level?
But obviously, I obviously talked about sorry to interrupt, but yeah, I talked about battle for the last wild card spot for the chase this season. The Thunder under pressure from Outlaw, but with that pit stop cycle, that's what Matthew and Landon ahead of Thunder right there.
I was gonna actually talk about Landon because now him and Sean are at the tail end of the top 5, 2 teammates right there.
Up Sean under a part-time schedule. While trying to pass the 25 at Thunder. That's gonna be difficult.
Here comes Red now. Thunder's probably not gonna catch a break from Red or his teammate Connor. Corey's trying to get by Matthew.
Yeah, you want the inside. The inside is definitely the preferred line. That's a fact.
You see Connor trying to get underneath the 11 right there.
And the 62 underneath the 90. Hector looking underneath Max Molina for the race lead. Still underneath quadruped.
Well, this is gonna be interesting.
That's weird. This looks like those are the only 2 cars that have damage.
Both are technically teammates too, so that's gonna be one for the team meeting.
The 30 up here already with damage.
The 78 just drove it in there, and the 21 I think
21
just hooked
got
the
into 30. Oh, that's a hard hit. That's a hard hit by the 78.
Tough break for Quad. Of course, we know he won last week, so not the way he wanted to come back in this week.
Hard shot into the outside wall there. Looks like, yeah, the 21 getting into the 30.
I just thought the
down a little bit.
I just thought the 78 just drove it in there and wrecked himself, but then I just thought the 21 just, I guess, hooked it. I'm not sure.
Maybe the 30 kind of came down a little bit, or maybe the 21 wasn't anticipating.
Well, 21.
Yeah, it looks like 21 got into him.
I mean, it looked to me the 30 was holding his line. He probably didn't expect Slinky to dive it in there the way he did. I'm not sure.
Well, I think it's the opposite. I think Slinky wasn't anticipating to get underneath the 30 into turn 1, and he wasn't really expecting him to come down like that at the same time. But yeah, it's probably that's incident number 4 with that MKR and Trick Van Racing. That puts 30 and the 78 into the wall.
Looks like it'll be the end of both of their days.
Yep, 78 obviously got the worst. You see the motor's gone.
30, of course, had that damage from that first incident.
Now he has bigger damage. I think he's out of the race. Yes, he is. Not the way they wanted their days to end.
Listening into the 78 radio, and the crew chief's not too happy about it.
And looks like they're all pitting.
And, yep, they're all on pit road. Hector's going to pull into his stall.
And looks like it might be tire stops. It's a 78. Obviously towed his car back to the garage.
30 was able to drive his back.
Yep, but ultimately he took it to the garage.
Everyone's pulling into their stalls. Patrick Miller going a bit further.
Whoops, that's what I meant to do. So looks
See
like
who wins the
Pendray?
race.
No.
It looks
Castle
like
Nevis, maybe? No.
no, it's gonna be Max Molina, I think. It's hard to tell from that camera angle.
And some guy's getting held up massively on pit road. Yeah, you saw the 25 got held up right there. And that's gonna put him back, and obviously a lot of others. 24 got held up right there. What is Moff doing?
Yeah, Max Molina does appear to be the leader off after pit stops.
Yep, and Hector will be behind him.
Followed by Landon, Sean, and Truex Fan. That's going to be the top 5 for the restart. As we're getting closer to that halfway mark.
You're right.
So it'll be 11 to go to the halfway once we get the green flag. But to go back to green once again, 2 Fords will lead us off again.
It'll be Molina and Hector. Hector gets a good start.
Molina does not.
Yeah, Hector got a really good jump.
And look at Truex Fan again. Truex Fan's really the aggressor on these restarts. Going 3 wide into turn 1.
Yeah. See some guys on older tires. NASCAR Fan dropping back there. Truex Fan had to
Landon
get
and
out of the
Sean.
gas big time.
Matthew
It's
Hill, Brandon Beal. Red gonna try and shuffle the 90 out of line.
Up the racetrack goes Matthew Hill. Almost 4 wide in turn 3. Oh, they are 4 wide.
Chaos on the restart.
Oh, boy.
Patrick Miller, Jaden in the middle. Jaden and Patrick is hanging on his quarter panel right now.
Oh, and there they go. Around goes Outlaw into the wall.
Patrick is into the wall as well.
He will spin it, and that will bring out the caution.
4 wide, not gonna work. Patrick was hanging on the quarter panel, and that just sparked it all. And you see the damage on the side of the 12.
Yeah, that really sucked. Patrick was having such a good race. Need for it to end like that.
And it looks like Hector Daniel will bring it back to the line this time.
You are correct.
Tough break for Outlaw, too. He was also having a decent day, hanging around the top 15.
Yeah. Beat that for him as well. Let's look at what happened. This is the restart. Obviously, I think you got some guys on older tires up here. Molina did not get a good jump at all. That's kind of what stacked up that inside line. See NASCAR fans line up the racetrack, no grip at all. And this is where stuff really starts to get wild. And Matthew Hill slides up the racetrack. Almost 4 wide there. See, I think Connor slipped the racetrack. That's what started that 4 wide Patrick Miller. See, Jaden was in the middle of that. There was contact right there. Jaden could pass those cars going through the middle. Actually, no. Patrick was still hanging on. The push from Mark. And looking at it from the helicopter view.
I think Jaden kind of shoved Patrick up in the.
Oh,
the
Outlaw came
looked
down.
like.
Outlaw came down.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's what it also looked like to me, looking at it.
Yeah, Patrick was trying to leave as much room as he could when there was really no room
And then
to leave.
Outlaw kind of came down. Nothing Patrick could really do. He just squeezed in the middle.
Look at that save by the 46, though. Are we just not going to talk about that?
Well, I mean,
wow.
he kind of had to use the 12 up on his outside.
Oh, yeah. Look at this though.
Tokyo
sideways.
Drift. He did have to use the 12 though, but he was sideways.
And that put the 8 in the wall, and that's what caused a third caution of the day. And we'll bunch it up and restart again. And I think the 8 might not be. Oh, he's out of the race. That's the third DNF here from Michigan. It comes at the expense of Outlaw.
Will these guys come in this time? I think Sean might have came down because I know he was behind Landon.
Some guys are coming down. Some guys are staying out.
Mixed a variety of strategies going on here, it looks like.
That might play into effect if we get a green flag run. We're obviously coming down to get that damage repaired.
Not big damage on the 12, but I don't know if that'll ruin his day or not if they can get that fixed. Hate that for Patrick Miller. He started second today, and, well, that happened to him.
And so, let's see who will win the race off pit road. It looked like the 7 did. So that'll prompt us to another restart.
Yep. And again, it'll be Hector and Melina leading us to green, by the looks of it. But this time Melina's going to be out on the outside lane. Do you think that'll be a benefit for him?
Well, it depends. I mean, some guys got good starts like Hector there, but all the other restarts out of these the last 2, they were actually it was kind of an even start between them. So I expect it to be kind of the same. As we are almost to the halfway point, as you mentioned.
It's going to be 5 to go to the halfway when we get the green now. Matthew Hill moves up to 4th. Mark now up to 5th.
Yep. Yep, Matthew up to 4th.
Of course, you know, Matthew started very deep in the field, so pretty interesting to see him up at the front.
Still looking for that first win, not just in the entire season, but in the Cup Series.
Got a few other guys like Hector as well.
Here we go.
And
waiting for it.
I think we are.
Green. Now we are. Green flag. Yep.
Hector did get ahead by quite a bit.
Quadruped.
Look at BP trying to go 4 wide already. I don't know why BP thought that was such a great idea. Look at Mark.
Look at EXO through the middle. Oh, and there they go. That's not going to be good.
The 17's around the big one.
It's the big one at Michigan. 90's involved. 25's around. 62's in it.
The 32's around.
And a handful of other cars.
The big one on the backstretch takes out a giant amount of contenders. EXO of damage. And again, that was 4 wide, and I don't know what the 4 was thinking, but
Yeah.
that's what started that all off. But as I mentioned, a bunch of guys at the front of the field, a bunch of drivers that were running pretty good, affected by it, like EXO.
Oh, and the 90th. What the hell?
What the heck happened in the
What's
90?
that? What happened to the 23? I was gonna put the 90 out of the race, but how did the 23 get spun out?
It looks like the 23 has a blown motor.
Oh no, he got spun by.
Oh, the 10 it looks like.
Yeah, 10.
Oh, the 21 I think got into him.
Wow. 21 is not making much friends here today.
But what happened to the 90 though? Because he was fine before. Now he's got a blown motor.
Wait, what?
The 90 has a blown motor. Like, he had no damage in that first big wreck.
That's because he hit the 23.
Oh.
Well, let's see what happened on that restart since we didn't take a replay. See, quad.
You see BP, he forced it 4 wide for.
Yeah, that's a smart move right there by the 4.
Like, it worked at first, but then it just kind of got out of control.
Cleared. And then
I think
the 4 come up. No.
Yeah, the 4. I think the.
Yeah,
the 4 came up.
Yeah, wow. He caused that 4 wide and caused the wreck. And the 90 right down to his boss under. Big hit there. And just nowhere for these guys to go. You see the 13 involved. The 46 sneaks it through the middle. 62's involved. The 32 as well. Wow. Unbelievable. And that's gonna change it up a lot. As you see, I think Max Molina was also involved in the wreck. He was running up front. Or why it doesn't work. I don't know. I don't know why BP just thought it would. But not a smart move at all. That's for sure.
Well, by the time we go green, we're going to be at the halfway lap, so. Or, well, past it. Couple guys saying out. It looks like Brandon Beal will actually get the lead on strategy. You can call it that.
So Beal will have the lead, as you mentioned.
Trying to get his second win. Of course, we know he won the finale last season at Homestead.
Some guys getting their damage repairs.
Side damage on the 25. You see damage on the 26 as well.
Yeah. 25 got slammed by the 90.
Not really the 90's fault, but.
Yeah, not the 90's fault, but yeah. So, caution again. This is the 4th one.
Well, let's just hope they don't do what they did last time. That's all we can ask for.
It was a mix of quadruped going up top and BP going down low. But yeah, I think that's still mostly the 4's fault.
How about Patrick Miller? I know he didn't get much damage in that earlier wreck, but he's rebounded up to 4th after being involved in that one wreck.
Yeah, that's true, because he got his damage repaired.
90's out of the race.
Yep.
And so
he's having a good run.
I saw somebody else go out, I think.
The 23.
Oh, yeah. Makes sense. Green flag. And Monaco with a great restart.
Kyle going high. Oh,
and there they go 4 wide again.
Come on, Red. Oh, never mind. They might sort it out. Oh, never mind. They
Walking.
won't.
If
Oh,
no, they did. Kyle backed out.
Yep.
We're good.
That was close.
I guess Kyle made the rare Kyle W and backing out of it.
Yeah, normally he wouldn't do that. But now it's Monaco in control of the race, as it is a cluster behind him.
3 wide pretty much for most of the pack. And we're going to go 4 wide again. Thanks a lot, Jaden.
And oh boy, it's gonna get tight right here.
They're door to door to door. Oh.
Looks like, oh, come on. Keep it going, keep it going, keep going. They're good.
Man, these guys are getting aggressive now at the halfway
That was
point.
close. That was close. That was probably
3
the
of
most
them.
close of all of them.
3 of them were door to door. Literally, like.
Wow. Yeah, I think Kyle might be on older tires because he is holding up that middle line a ton. They're all gonna make it through. It's getting tight right there.
See Walker on the
There it goes.
outside of it.
Thunder is inside the top 20 after that. Oh my goodness.
The 65's been quite irrelevant, and he's not too far behind.
14. This is the battle for the lead.
I think Beal's going to get him in 3 and 4. He will. Castroneves and Patrick Miller battle for 3rd. Hector sitting behind them in 5th.
Yep, Hector might go 3 wide.
He does.
I forgot to save the halfway replay, so I have to do that.
And Hector's going to get 2 spots in 1 corner. Look at that.
Yeah, what about that?
Oh, Patrick Miller just dropped off, it looks
Thunder
like.
up to 11th.
Where did the speed come from after that wreck by
I have no
25?
idea. Look at the hold on. Let me get a view. Look at the right side. Well, it's it's kind of caved in, but not really.
Well, not anymore.
I think he might be on newer tires because he was one of those guys who pitted, and then some of those other guys who stayed out.
65's been on. He's not been talking about all day. He's right where the 25 is, making some progress. But now Brandon Beal leading with Hector in 2nd.
Yep. 3 wide battle.
3 wide
for 3rd.
again. 2 BPE cars in this one. Look at Thunder. He's making another pass.
On a 3, and here he comes in the 19.
This is the comeback of the century if I've ever seen one.
Up to what, 8th? Slinky's up here as well after being involved in 2 separate wrecks.
I think Monster just slid his way into the top 10 as well. First time of the day, actually.
Here's Slinky to the inside of Thunder.
Got help from the 65 there, that run. Slinky might get underneath Castroneves.
Yeah, Castroneves also pretty slow. Thunder might try and go 3 wide through the middle. Thought better about it.
Yeah, I was going to say and Hector took the lead.
Oh yeah, Hector did take the lead.
And Beal's dropping.
Now Thunder's stuck on the outside because the 19's holding him up. Oh, he might.
He's going to try.
He's going to try going through the middle.
He's not going to. We tried.
That 19 is not doing the outside line any favors.
Yeah, now he's dropping to the bottom lane, trying to pick up the 7. AC Slinky trying to get underneath. I believe that's Monaco.
53.
3 wide there, Landon and the 2 Penske teammates.
That's and that's an explanation. That's why the race is never over till it's over. Right there, perfect example.
Exactly.
And the 44 is leading this race, trying to get his first win in the Cup Series. He's been super fast for Johnny Benson Racing. Like I think he's actually cut material for full-time equipment because he is on rails for all the starts he's made.
I mean, he also has 2 truck wins for the exact same team, and he's running for 23-7 in the Shell Series as well.
That is correct. Name looking low on Thunder.
That's for 10th there between the 15 and the 25.
Looking back up front, man, there's been a lot to watch. It's
How
been
about Zach and Strikers up here as
Yeah.
well? Two other
How
names
about
I
that?
haven't seen.
This is actually the battle for the last spot inside the top 10. Nickname
Three
going 3
wide.
wide. Thunder's
Brick
not
going
gonna
to the
let
inside of
Kenyon go.
Landon. Kenyon's going to clear them both.
Thunder's gonna try and clear Nickname.
Here's Kenyon going underneath Monaco. That's for the 9th spot. So Slinky just lost a spot to somebody.
And Monaco.
And in the 46, trying to help him, another Toyota.
Gonna slide up right in front of the 40, looking further back again. 53 still losing positions.
About to lose another one to the 25.
Yeah, I think his tires have gone out.
I think he's just trying to go as far as he can.
But it's all been Hector for the later part of this race.
I think Zach's starting to eat into his lead here a little bit.
Yeah. And Zach has had a very, very rough start to the season.
He's been at the front for some races, but he just hasn't seemed to close the deal.
Get done. He DNF'd in the first 2 races, Atlanta and Daytona. You see a big battle right here. The pole sitter Zevel with Brandon Beal.
That's for 10.
Wide. We've seen some aggressive moves from some drivers lately.
And don't forget, we still got pit stops coming
That is
in.
true. Those pit stops will happen eventually. So some guys might have to be cautious. And Beal is also dropping back, kind of like the 53 did. Because he was one of those guys that did stay out. As you said, Zach is slowly closing in to that 44's lead.
5 Hour Energy also already has a win with Ebenezer, as I had mentioned before. Zach trying to become get his first win of the season, his second of his career. Of course, transitioning to the 68 as Michael Cormentis Racing picked up 21 in the off season.
Yep.
And Zach is right there. Can he?
Yep.
He's going high. I'm starting to think Hector might try and come in here anytime now.
Well, yeah, but also might be also because of dirty air. The 68 might be sliding up the racetrack because of that.
It might be.
We'll take a look further through the field. There's a 65 up in the top 5, but now he's under pressure from the 7. Looking also further back.
55 trying to get by the 25.
Yep.
It's like the 7 still battling the 65. Patrick Miller on pit road. So is the 14.
So this will be the first cycle of pit stops.
My calculations are correct. We will have 2 stops before the end of the race, pending how if we get an overtime or not.
All right.
Zach, I feel like, yeah, you're right. Dirty air could be playing a factor. Zach, I don't know if he's...
Oh, now he's tucked in behind the 44. He's got a huge run the 44. Well, he did. He just got tight off turn 4.
Yeah, probably from the dirty air. That's probably why he got so tight.
Well, he tried to send it in harder. There's a 53 down pit road, the 19 as well. It's indeed
20
Will's
lap.
first cycle. Oh,
74's coming in.
up 74. And 19 and the... What was that? Off, the 19 and the 53 are clear off pit road. Oh yeah, this is also lap 69, by the way.
Well, we know Hector's not going to win this race.
I should probably save the replay. Jaden putting pressure on Zach.
There's the move for second. Zach going to try and jump down in front. Ooh.
Jaden got there. If anyone else comes onto pit road, it's like, no, everyone's saying out. Well, the 22's coming in. With the 45.
And the 13,
45's got some
maybe.
damage on the hood. Wonder where that came from.
Yeah, good question.
26 was already on pit road. Now, if you're one of these guys that pitted under this caution, you can go a little bit longer thinking about it. So after this stop, I think they'll be good to the end.
They could.
And 15's coming down, the 21's coming down, 65, 54, 55, and the 25. Goes into his box. And looks like just this
No
side
by side, please.
No. And the 56 is
Oh,
doored
he
the
just doored the
17.
17.
They're still dooring him. Well, the 56 just damaged his own car.
Don't know what Fan was thinking in doing that, but okay.
Yeah, that was pretty strange, if I do say so myself. Please no side by side pit road. They're side by side.
Hello.
Hi, Sean.
Oh. Whoa, no!
Two almost gets
What a
turned.
save!
Oh, they're gonna wreck.
What a save, though.
Jeez.
Man, how did Brick save that? We're never gonna know.
Oh.
And there's
Oh,
more.
right.
Oh.
Oh,
they're
watch
gonna
out, Moff.
Yeah.
We're good. I think we're good. I think that's it.
Dude, these guys are crazy.
How many times has that happened so far?
I think like once or twice.
I think NASCAR fans gonna get over the 25.
Yeah,
Has
he was
more
a
laps on his
93 as well.
tires.
Two's
Guys
going in.
getting
Wait,
warmed
Brick's
up.
going back in.
Oh, I think he had that penalty because he. I think he has a penalty because he went over the line, the yellow line on the pit exit.
I
and you
mean,
can't
that
do
wasn't
that.
really his. That wasn't really his fault, though, was it?
I mean,
No.
he tried to go side by side on pit road, which he shouldn't have done, which neither driver should have done. So I think this is a fair penalty. So
Oh,
Brick's in the service penalty.
that's
Coming
gonna.
back out.
That's
So that's
mostly
gonna
gonna.
set him back.
That's gonna end his race here.
Look at Zach
Yeah.
going by. I think that was Monaco.
Flop a lap down? No, he's not. With that damage as well.
Well, right now, Beal's being scored as the leader.
Yep.
But doesn't
The
he
44
still need
in
to
second.
pit?
I think Beal.
Oh, he pitted.
Actually,
He pitted
yeah.
earlier, but he's just he's on older tires.
Yeah,
Like,
that's what
really,
I thought. I thought he pitted earlier.
Yeah, look
Yeah,
at the
but-
44. Look at the run he has.
Oh yeah, he's gonna pass him right here.
Beal
And
trying to block.
He couldn't
Not
do
gonna
it.
be.
Yeah, he can't defend. The 44 is so much faster.
And there he
easily scooting
goes.
by. 44 takes the lead away.
This might be the
And-
44's chance here to win.
Be Johnny Benson Racing's
Johnny
first winning
Burton.
cup.
Johnny
Shut
Burton.
up! Shut up!
Alright. Yeah, but anyway. So yeah, if Hector did win this race, that would be Johnny Benson Racing's first win in the Cup Series. And what a win that would be.
That be a surprising win, but
And that would be
Win?
the second part-time car to win a points race this season. And you normally
Yep.
don't see part-time cars win.
yep.
He
because
started all
Bart-
the way in the back.
Yeah. How about that?
Well, he's got
Yeah.
about a 1 second lead, so
Might be a
But if a caution comes out here, that's gonna change everything.
that's just gonna erase that second lead and
But also,
that's gonna
but if it does go
bunch-
green to the end, sorry,
I was gonna say it's gonna bunch the field back up.
yeah. But if this race does go to green to the end, I think Hector's got it locked up.
I think Beal's gonna get overtaken by Zach here anytime.
Oh yeah.
no
Oh yeah.
doubt.
He's on really
There
old tires.
there he is.
Yeah, there's
think
Zach.
I'll
He's
even-
caught him.
I don't even think Beal can make it to the end. Well, these guys who pitted earlier, I don't even think they can make it to the end.
No way they can make it to the end here.
Yeah, there you see Zach going by, no issues whatsoever. But now, did Zach pit later than Hector did?
Let's go back to that.
Go.
Let's see when he was on pit road.
Because he could have had fresher tires here.
Oh wait, this is before he pitted. Oh no,
He-
they pit at the same time.
Oh, so they're on the same tires here. So
Yeah.
Same strategy.
I think Hector's got the biggest chance of winning right now.
I mean, him and Zach are on the same strategy. I don't think Zach can reel him in by himself.
Oh, Kyle with a 3 wide pass. These guys are also on. Some of these guys are also on older tires, like the 26 here. He's gonna
Yeah.
get easily passed. Also with that damage. Oh, he's gonna almost get turned by Mark, and Thunder's gonna use him as a pick.
Perfect move there by Thunder.
He's gonna give him 2 extra spots. Put him up to, I believe, 23rd. And he's right behind the 12 now, who was also on older tires. Mark's trying to force
1.7
it 3 wide.
seconds.
Oh yeah, that the time's starting to go down a bit, but not that much.
Jaden trying to get
Jaden now
around
gonna-
Beal.
Yeah, that's for
Zevo wants
third.
to know where he is.
I have no idea.
14th.
Not too bad.
Eh,
Oh, you said 14th,
Almost.
right?
Yeah, 14th.
Yeah.
All right.
But he's probably gonna get a few spots because we got some guys on some older tires that
Oh
probably
yeah.
won't go to the end.
Yeah, so some of these guys might not go to the end to do the strategy.
yeah, that's probably the wrong strategy.
If you pitted later, like Hector and Zach did, I think you're fine.
Yeah, but if you pitted earlier, you have a lower chance of making it. EP battling with Monaco. Oh, almost
Ooh.
contact.
Yeah, Brick almost got into Slinky and Monaco. I think, well, Zach actually keeps reeling him in, not by much, every lap. 1.6 now.
And I don't think this would really matter much, but wanna know what this caution fuck. Oh, apologies for my language. But wanna
Ooh.
who this caution would save?
Ooh.
Who?
Commander Brick, because he got that penalty and he's the only car 1 lap down so far. But
And
it really
Kreutz
wouldn't
is
matter
about
much.
to get lapped.
Oh yeah,
So
so that is true. So that Just
So
erase what I said there.
yeah, so there needs to be a caution now, or
Well, I don't think Brick's gonna get one
Yeah,
unless
I
we
don't,
have
I don't,
any pit stops.
yeah, I don't think Brick is gonna get one.
Even if we did get a caution, it'd probably help Kreutz more than it would help Brick.
Yeah,
yeah,
Kreutz is way off the pace.
Look at Kenyon 3 wide.
Aggressive move to the inside. It's gonna be short-lived though.
0.61. Zach didn't gain much that last lap.
And two great friends right next to each other, Kyle and Thunder. Thunder with a push from his driver Walker.
yeah, quote unquote great brands.
Well, I mean, we saw what happened last week. I'm not going to repeat it again. If you know, you know.
Yep.
If you remember what happened last week, you kind of.
Oh, Zach actually gained quite a bit of time
Oh
that
yeah, he
last
did.
lap.
Actually,
1.3.
I think Zach might have a shot at winning this race.
He does.
I think I mean, Kreutz is ahead of him though, so that could maybe help Hector quite a bit.
It depends on where Zach catches him.
But he does have
Oh,
to
Zach's
drive.
gonna get him right here, I think. Nope.
Well, didn't really do anything. Not for right now, at least. He's gonna get him down the front stretch, that's for sure.
Yeah, I think he was gonna wait till the straightaways to pass.
Which is a smart move.
Because you'd probably not want to pass the lapper in the corner.
He still gained that much time, even passing the lap car.
I
So
think
Hector might be in
Hector.
a bit of trouble.
Yeah, Hector might have used up his stuff.
Way too early. Way too early.
Although I don't know if Zach would have wanted to save given how big of a gap the 44 had on him.
True. So maybe Zach is using his stuff up and Hector's saving.
The next lap car would be the 32 of EXO.
But we'll see if we can catch up to him. We're down to 15 to go.
1.20. Zach has been closing each lap. Slowly but surely.
Just 200s right there, so I don't know. I don't know if he's gonna have enough time.
If Zach uses
if
his
he
stuff,
keeps gaining time like he did like a few laps earlier, a few tenths each lap, he's definitely gonna get him. Right now, if he gains just 200s each lap, he's not gonna get him.
he needs to. Yeah, it needs to go down to a few tenths per lap. That's gonna really.
That's 2 tenths.
Oh, he's about a second.
All right. It's getting a bit better.
Oh,
yeah. So Zach's definitely got the car. He's catching him pretty quick.
Zach trying to get only a second win in the Fanta Cup Series. First one came at Talladega in the playoffs last season.
This would be huge for Zach.
Be his. I wouldn't say a super speedway is a non-skilled win, but it's a super speedway.
But also, this is also a 2-mile track, but this actually takes talent, and that's another 10th. Oh, Patrick Miller's off pit road, so yeah, he didn't make it.
So we're going to have some more pit stops. This is going to be interesting.
So the next stop will be the money stop.
That is correct.
Well, it's not the leaders who pitted later. They're not going to come in. They're not the
But
ones
guys like
coming
Beal.
in. Once
Guys
you
like
pitted
Beal.
early, they're going to have to come in.
Yeah, so really, the top two are going to stay the same no matter what happens.
BP has moved to third.
See what else comes into pit road. It's Patrick Miller, I think, is a lap down now.
Oh, there's
so.
2 laps. 2 laps down.
Currently, Brick is in the free pass position.
And now he is.
If we do get a caution.
Oh,
now the lead has been brought down to 6, almost about 7 tenths.
Oh, they're gonna.
Oh, this is getting good now.
We're
Remember
gonna have
the last
a
time a Johnny Benson car, or Johnny Benson racing car lost out in the photo finish?
Getting some deja vu here.
Against Moff.
While we bring it back to the deja vu moments here, this is gonna get good.
This is indeed gonna get good.
Oh,
right here,
Zach
5
is
tenths
got
now.
half a second.
Half a second. He's got him right here if he just doesn't make a mistake.
Zach is gonna have the draft. Zach will have the draft here shortly.
Yeah, Zach is within draft distance.
His last lap was about 2 tenths faster than the 44s.
Who out of the two have had a more faster lap?
What?
That's actually a good question.
Who has the faster lap?
Oh, I just said that. Zach does.
Well, yeah, I mean Zach's reeling him in, so obviously he'd have probably the fastest car.
So,
Oh,
Yeah, he's got him. He's got him.
yeah, you
Dude,
see,
he
the
is
44 is
right
backing
there.
up his entry. The 44 is backing up his entry right there.
so yeah, he's saving up his stuff. Maybe.
I mean, or maybe he might just be really tight and just trying to nurse it.
Well,
Right.
I guess that's a good thing for Zach. He smells blood in the water. He's gonna capitalize on it.
Yeah.
One mistake here by that 44, 68 will pounds.
You see the 68 in the frame now. Even if we're looking at the 44, that gap is closed down. Down to almost just about 3/10.
They didn't go much down that lap, but Zach is within drafting distance, so this is good.
Yeah, Zach's got a shot at it as long as he doesn't do anything dumb.
Yeah,
And-
just make any mistakes.
And last thing both of these guys want to see is a caution.
Oh, yeah, that's the last thing that any of them want to see.
Oh, yep.
Zach is slowly but surely closing in. He's right there.
He's right there.
It's got to be about two.
2
Right
tenths.
there.
2/10 exact.
He's gonna make a move soon.
Well, that's if he might be caught up in the dirty air. Remember that he might get tight, slide up the racetrack. That's going to cost him some time. But so that means he has to make the move as soon as he can.
Well, he's got to get up to the back bumper.
I think Zach is trying to. He's not really trying in the corners. I don't think. I think he's trying
Hector's up the racetrack a little bit.
Oh,
maybe that does play into Zach's plan here. Maybe
Trying to go
Hector's
lower on the
sliding up.
straightaway.
What is it this time by?
That's I think 7 to go.
One,
Oh, he's underneath
five.
Cars
2
on pit
tenths.
road. We got more cars on pit road.
Here we go.
That's
Fuel
Brick,
mileage to the end.
Frickin'
that's Brick and Palapa. So their races are done.
oh, Zach might have lost some time there in that corner.
Yeah, I think so.
probably getting it back this time by.
Oh
Zach,
no!
oh,
He's
Zach's coming
hitting!
in.
44 is
Hector's
coming as
committing.
well.
Oh,
BP stays
Stays
out.
out.
oh my goodness! They used their stuff. They used it.
Wait, whoa. Wait a damn minute. Okay, they actually went in. It looked like they were messing around. It looked like they were actually going to stay out there for a second.
So wait a minute. Does BP have enough to get to the end?
Yeah,
Wait,
that's
no,
what-
because I thought Patrick... Was it Patrick? What?
No,
Patrick pitted
Patrick's a
earlier.
lap down.
No, but he
He's
pitted
alive.
earlier. He pitted like so earlier.
So BP's in contention here.
Well,
So
that's if he
Hector's in
doesn't pit.
second.
I think he's still out there.
I think
Where
he
is
is
he?
too. Well, we got some side by side off the
Yeah.
pits. This could change everything.
Good.
Where?
Oh,
Oh, I think.
contact.
Kenyon and Hector.
Oh, Jessica into the back of Zevel.
Oh, we almost had deja vu there for a second.
Keeping an eye on all these side by side battles because this could change the complexion.
BP's on pit road. BP is on pit road.
Savage in the lead. Savage in the lead.
Latvia Menace now.
But is he on pit road?
Where is the 7?
Have to check and see. Yeah, he's
Nick
on
There he
pit road.
is.
He's on pit
BP's
road.
getting past him.
Oh my
I
goodness.
off the pits.
Dude, this is going to be a good finish. I could already tell.
Oh, contact.
Oh, I think
Yeah, I
Landon's
think
going to
that's-
get a penalty for
Yeah, I
that.
think that's gonna be a penalty for the 63 right there.
Man, oh man.
Well, it's time to figure out who's going to cycle out to the lead.
It might still be the same guys.
Whoever's ahead, I think's got this one in the bag
I
because
think it's
pit
I
stops
think it's
is.
Zach. Well, no, I think
I
it's
think-
Patrick.
Is it? No, I thought Patrick was 2 laps down though.
He
Oh,
is.
he
So it's
is.
Zach. It's Zach.
Is it Zach?
I don't know. I'm. Yeah, it is Zach. Zach
Oh,
is
Zach
the
is the
leader.
leader.
It's Zach.
BP's in second.
Yeah, I think Zach's got this one. Like BP's 3 seconds behind. There's no way he's gonna catch him.
Are you kidding me?
Well,
Unbelievable.
Zach is just one on fuel mileage.
Oh,
There's
Well,
no.
it's never
kind
over
of.
till it's over. It's never over till it's over.
Well, we're about to hit 3 to go.
I mean, BP does have the fresher tires, but I don't think it's gonna be enough to catch Zach in 3 laps,
Yeah,
especially with the gap he has.
it's about 2.7. No way that they're gonna catch up.
The only way they would is if a caution came out. That chance is looking very low though.
Yeah, that chance is
Yeah, I was
down.
about to say we're too spaced out for that.
Zach coming to get 2 to go this time by.
This would be great for Zach.
Get his second ever win in the Cup level.
Do more laps for Zach.
He's just gotta cruise it on home now. That's all he's gotta do.
He can just put it on cruise control from here, pretty much.
Cruise control, just put it on there now. There's no other way here.
Still ain't over. Still ain't over.
And
Nope, it's
through
over.
3 and 4, Zach's gonna
Yes,
collect
it
the
is.
white flag.
It's a white flag here.
White flag for the 68.
There's
Yep,
still
now it's
over
over.
it's still over 2 seconds behind.
Turns
We're not
1,
gonna.
2. Zach has had such a rough start to the season. 5-hour energy racing to the 68. He's got only 2 more turns until he gets his second career win.
He's just sitting on back here. There's no way anybody's gonna get him.
And out of turn 4 comes a 68 of Zach Armstrong.
Welcome
He
back
will
to
be the
Victory
8th
Lane,
different
bud.
winner in the Fanta Cup Series. Zach is going to win it at Michigan.
How about that for that 68 of Zach?
Wow, what
Second
a
win. Congratulations to Zach getting his second ever win at Kansas.
Yeah, how about that?
And yep, that's gonna be huge.
Celebration's gonna be down there in that 68 camp.
And into the pits he comes.
He'll be able to celebrate now.
And wow, what a win for Zach. Alright, well, we got Rockingham up next week. It's gonna be a fun one. And we'll see you then.
Wow, oh wow.